I hope it starts. Sounds like it's running. Right, today I think we ought to have a look at this chieftain really, because it's been sat here looking very sorry for itself. So we've brought down all the essential tools.
You could have found a cleaner example.
We've still got that's the spotlight, isn't it, up there? Yeah. Burn the retinas out your eyes there, Will.
It looks like it's been used a few brushes. Oh, there's ferns in there.
I can only imagine that the hatch has been left open because it's sea salt. Oh my god. Yeah, well, there's some stuff to do. Here's the tree. Well, it's not going through the tank, has it?
It's actually a rose, not a tree.
Bottle of piss, lovely. Engine oil, it's under this thing. I think, are they something silly like an 80-gallon tank or something? Yes.
There's more fingers than I've got to count.
You can see how much is on it, and that's still low, so that needs gallons to full. It needs about 6-7 gallons. That's a lot of oil. One would say we've come woefully underprepared, but we've got a lever bar, a hammer and some grips. That's all you really need. Just checking the coolant. Painstaking, the anticipation is killing me. Oh, there's definitely some stuff in there. That's good.
A bit wet at the bottom.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. We need to get this rad up. But obviously the turret's in the way. I don't actually know why this was left here. Maybe because it was broke. Maybe sitting 10 years has fixed it.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Well, it's pretty clean inside. This is one of the better ones I've seen. Bit crusty around the edges, but
lovely plant behind you.
That's a type of Dryopteris. People pay a lot of money for those in a garden centre. Yeah,
so very quickly this is turning into we've encountered some problems, let's put it that way. So obviously to get them decks up we need this turret a bit more round, and there was a lot of grunting noises when Tom was trying to turn the turret, and not a lot of moving. So it's probably seized up. What we may be able to do is put a little strop on the end of the barrel with a tank and just gently pull it a little bit while he tries to turn it, and hopefully that should get it moving.
I don't recognise that word, gently.
What? No, not in a tank, no. Then there's a big cog. I'm thinking roughly where it is, probably
about it.
Yeah, about there. There's a big cog, and you can drop that cog out, and then it will freewheel on the turret, and then you just pull it round and round and round and round and round and round and round. You get where I'm going.
Oh my god!
Try some big nuts. Well, I'm pretty confident. Chieftains are known for their reliability, but I'm pretty confident that once we've checked everything, it will fire straight up. If it's something that you would like to see, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. We'll get up to all sorts. I reckon, let's go crazy, 5,000 likes, and if this thing starts up and runs, we'll take it hounding around the fields. Make sure you like. Yeah, looking at this, it looks like someone had some fun with it and then just left it here. So I think once we get that turret spinning and stuff, we can yeah, fire up. Let's say the thing with chieftains, when you let them sit for a long time, they've got a great big throttle cable goes all the way up to the injector pump, and that's the last thing you want to seize. If that seizes with your throttle on, it's a very scary time. Anything good in the boxes?
That one's jammed up. This one's open now. Ooh.
What's in it?
Hang on, hang on.
I mean, the throttle feels perfect, but until I can see it returning on the injector pump, I wouldn't trust it. Brakes, oh, it's a very firm brake pedal. Is that a big bit of blue rope? Is that to help people change gear? Interesting. That feels nice. That's a good start. I feel very high, and I can only imagine it's because there's so much mud in the bottom. But the bung is out, so it would be, I think we scrape all that out. Yeah, super responsive tillers. Oh. They'll need a bit of love. What about this one? Oh. Yes, they need some love before we can drive it. Well, now that it's drying out, we can use Land Rovers again. Ah, time to get bounced.
At least it's blue sky.
Yeah. And at least it's a nice Land Rover.
Won't be when we're done with it.
Ouchie! Now I just remembered why this is also bouncy. This is where,
my god.
This is where we got the Manitou stuck, isn't it?
I don't want to talk about that. Oh, that doesn't look like much fun. You said this way would be easy.
I thought it might be. Speed is your friend. Maybe we just use the tractor vehicles. Go anywhere, anytime.
Yeah, I think it might be. We have arrived.
At least we've come a bit more prepared this time.
Ow. Watch where you're going!
Ow! Oh my.
It's a good job there's no roll cage for me to hit my head on.
Yeah.
Oh wait! No, there is. We made it! I can hear muffled noises coming from inside the turret. What are you doing in there?
Well, I was going to examine on where this cog was, and I remember it being down there, but you can only access it from there. And then I looked down there, and I believe that is the cog, so it's already out. So hopefully we should just be able to pull it, and it'll go round and round and round and round. We shall see. That doesn't look very good.
So, Ash's just moved the Land Rover into position. We're going to give it a pull. There's quite a lot going in there that's not particularly helpful, but we're just going to give it a pull to think the cog's out and see what happens really. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, well, we'll just keep digging for a bit longer.
Right, so we spun it around a couple of times. Now we can get both decks open. My beautiful assistant.
You appear to have found yourself in a rather deep hole there.
Yes.
That's not a hole that's supposed to be there though.
No. Ah! Ah! Now that's the one. That's the most important oil you can ever have, and it's got none. Scary.
Oh God.
Yes, very scary. So we ought to top that up. And
Did we
see
think
if
to
it's
bring
going.
some with us?
Of course we didn't. That would mean we come prepared.
No, it's a long walk back.
But I mean, the donkey engine is not a necessity, I guess. But it's lovely to have the space. I mean, look. Did you ever do this before? Absolutely wonderful.
Hang on, if you stay there a second, I've just got these lovely things that I can close on you.
No, please no. Let's not do that.
Yeah, keep things quiet around the workshop though.
So what I really wanted to do was basically be able to look at this linkage and watch when Tom puts the throttle on and off, just to make sure it's going all the way on and all the way off freely. So I can hear things moving, but I can't see anything moving. So obviously something's moving in this cable. Keep going! I can feel it moving here, so it's obviously become disconnected in one of these bits. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? See what we can do about that.
You got any further in there?
I have actually, yes. That is how easy that should move. So the next plan is basically figure out a way where I can do that and pin them together so that it's not going to come off. Nice bit of riveting, just like this content.
Terrible. You're almost as bad as my jokes.
Yeah. I've had a good old jiggery pokery with the throttle. Go on, Tom, have a play. And all the way off. So it's pretty much going back, but that's all free play there. That's not really revving. But if we start it up and it goes like fuck, then we know the problem. There was low on ATF. And so I can see a bit of wetness around here, so I nipped all these up because they were quite loose actually. So I'm hoping I shouldn't lose it, but I filled it right up. Because no one wants a runaway chieftain, so there's plenty of oil in there now. And yeah, so Tom wants a pick. He said the slave point's full of mud. Hard to believe that, isn't it? Mud in here. Tom's been having a bit of a clean about, and even more than that, yeah, even more than that, you managed to get your tillers moving. This one still needs a bit more loving.
You're just not pulling hard enough. Go on, see you back into it.
Oh, my back's gone. Right, we've got the slave on, so we're going to have a play with our injector pump solenoid switch. I might call Tom on the mobile. Alright, the moment of truth. Right, flick it on. On. Oh my god. So usually what happens is the pulling coil just stops working, and that never works. But this one's working. And flick off. Off. Holy smokes. It's got a chance of stopping itself. And on. On. And off. Off. Brilliant, that's what I like to see. Thanks, Tom. Okay. We're going to move the Land Rover so that we can have a prime viewing spot. I'm in the driver's seat. My isolator's on. I've not got any lights. Well, that's a good start. I hope it starts. It doesn't feel like he wants to rev very hard.
171 hours.
It's not a lot, is it? Yes, that on-air drive is bollocks. I wouldn't do that, Tom. I wouldn't do that. Well, it's looking like something has seized this side. Try and give that a rev, Tom. You'll see the clutch will move. Try again. It's not having it. It's trying to move the disc and the discs are moving, but it's not turning. Alright, knock it off. It's trying, but not quite.
Well, you can feel it shaking, can't you?
Well, sadly, it's looking like something inside here has seized. Whether or not it's something in the clutch, I would have thought that would free it free off. The handbrake bands are not seized on. It could be stuck in a gear, something like that. Which, to be honest, isn't the end of the world. If it's stuck in a gear, we could possibly take all the solenoids off and have a jiggery pokery in there. But part one, raging success. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. It didn't sound right, so we went and checked around by the clutch area and it was seized, which is a nightmare. But it started up, the engine, you know, on tickover sounded all good. Obviously you don't know till you drive it, but if you like this video, let us know in the comments if you want to see a part 2, and we'll dick around getting all the gearboxy things working, and we'll take it driving. Let us know.
Well, if you want to see more from Ash and myself in dark, dirty places, then don't forget to like and subscribe.
Down in my hole.
What the heck's he doing?
I'm very unsure what he's doing right now. You're making a swing?
It's called having fun. It'll either work or I'm going to land flat on my arse.
Oh yeah, tanks and swings, tanks and swings. Having fun?
Loving life.